Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is I, your favorite alchemist, Alkemygoddess. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. You are greatly appreciated. Don't forget, if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so right now and ring the bell so that you are notified whenever I post new content. Today we're going to go ahead and just kind of dive into the energy and see what's going on with the collective. And I'm going to start, as I always do, with my zodiac, some angel numbers, and some messages from Spirit. First zodiac we have is Gemini. It's still Gemini season, right? Yeah. Happy birthday, Geminis. And then we have Aquarius. Air energy coming through. Communication, right? That's definitely Aries. That's definitely the energy, right? With air energy is always communication, and Virgo. So we have Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, and Virgo. Let's go ahead and get some angel numbers on the table. 1, 2. Okay, so we have number 13. I am confident. You are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. Number 13, I am confident. Then we have number 111, I am creative. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. 111. Number 5, I am adaptable. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. I need glasses, y'all. Number 5. So definitely given a change of 5, the energy of change with the 5. And 11, I am intuitive. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. Interesting. The energy is definitely giving some change, okay? With the 5, for sure. With the 111 creating, and the 11 being intuitive, the energy is just kind of screaming at me that there's a lot of change taking place right now with the collective. And I, for one, am happy to hear it, so let's get some messages from Spirit. Forgiveness is amazingly powerful and liberating. It does not mean you permit others to mistreat you, but rather that you move on from it. Okay, we're getting into the energy. Spirit's talking. Let's listen. Let's listen. And our souls are evolving and learning lessons. Sometimes we have difficult past karma to work through. Acknowledge your difficulties and heal from them. Sounds like someone has been repeating a karmic cycle in their life. And like I said earlier, I can feel the change, the shift, okay, in the collective. If you are going through a difficult time, connect with the divine for protection and guidance. They will hear you. You're not alone, see? I feel like this is, honestly giving dark night of the soul, right? This is a very painful, difficult, transformational period for a lot of people. And then at the bottom, we are the company we keep. Are the people in your space healthy for you? Very important question to ask yourself. Let's go ahead and get into it with the tarot. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. Oh, I love it. 10 of Cups is reunions, happiness, homecoming, gatherings, family, contentment, joy. Very, very nice energy to start off with. And that's just the first, though, right? That's just the first. Let's keep going. And then we have the 6 of Wands showing up in the reverse. And what you might not see coming. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed. The 9 of Swords is also reversed. The 2 of Pentacles is also reversed. You know what I noticed? A lot of other tarot readers do not recite the cards. I do that a lot. And I notice a lot of readers don't. They just show you the card and they just tell the story. I like to tell you what cards are showing because I feel like with tarot, it's always a lesson involved, right? So Needless to say, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Nine of Swords reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed, Three of Swords reversed, the Fool is reversed, and the Hierophant is reversed, and the Eight of Swords is reversed. You have a plethora of reversals at the bottom of this deck, which tells me somebody really does not see what is about to come. It seems like with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, it could be a turn of events. It could feel like this was not meant to happen this way, or it wasn't supposed to go this way. But regardless, with the Nine of Swords reversed next to it, it does seem like it is a necessary process that is taking place, right? It's like getting you out of a state of depression or anxiety or worry or self-sabotage. So that's an important vibe. With the Three of Swords reversed, it's like finally letting go of the pain, finally releasing, you know. And honestly, with the Fool showing up reversed, it just kind of gives, I took a risk, I took a chance, it wasn't worth it, or it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, you know. But with the Hierophant reversed, I do feel like you're not realizing the kind of lesson you got from this, like what you actually learned, the wisdom you obtained from this situation. It feels like it hasn't yet registered for a lot of you, but let's dive in, right? Let's see, Spirit messages do you have for the collective today, with the first card being the King of Wands showing up in reverse. Leo, Sag, Aries energy, definitely. And the Wheel of Fortune's coming back out, and this time it's showing up upright, and then the Ten of Swords is showing up reverse. And then the Three of Pentacles is showing up reverse. And the Death card is showing up reverse. Scorpio energy, okay. So we got some strong vibes going on here, but the bottom of the deck being the Sun card in reverse. There could be some illusions that are coming to the surface or need to come to the surface. I don't know. I'm getting a strong sense of the tables turning for someone. Even though the bottom of the deck is like, you know what, you know, it's like this is not fated, or it wasn't supposed to go this way. The bottom of the deck is more of an energy of what you might not see coming. But the first 5 cards I pull is always like the root of what's happening. It's past energy, right? It's the energy of what was, so we can understand where we're going. At least that's how I read. So with the King of Wands reverse, I do get a feeling that someone isn't sure of themselves. They weren't sure of themselves, you know, lacking in the sense of not just confidence, but very much lacking in optimism, right? And like feeling like the feeling that I'm getting is very pessimistic. Somebody who, you know, just didn't have that confidence or that bold, charismatic kind of approach to life, or, you know, to situations, no matter what those may be. And with the Ten of Swords coming in reverse, it does feel like a repeated cycle of pain, a repeated cycle of dead ends, like always getting to a place where there was nothing working out for you. Three of Pentacles reverse confirms that. You know, with the Death card reverse next to it, it kind of just feels like somebody is ready for this to be over. And that Wheel says, listen, fate is here. It's stepping up. There are some illusions that are being, you know, or not illusions, there are some things that are being illuminated right now. Or there are some things that do need to be illuminated. And maybe, just maybe, it's happening, right? Four of Wands behind the Sun card reverse, the Judgment card. Yeah, there's a wake-up call. And then we have the Page of Swords reverse and the Ace of Cups. And then the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's developing a new feelings. Like you're feeling a lot different, especially about what you should pour into as far as creating any type of existence for yourself surrounding stability, security, finances, abundance, prosperity, things of that sort. Yeah, definitely getting a wake-up call. Because it seems like, you know, what I'm getting is those people that no matter what you say to them, they always have an excuse. Like no matter what you speak about or how you tell someone you should speak positively, or you should shift your mood, or you should shift your energy, these people just don't believe that. They don't, not that they don't believe it, but it seems like they don't think that that's the answer. And then they're so deeply engulfed in that mindset of pessimism that, they don't even realize they're doing it. That's what this is giving me. Like, I like to explain it, you know, both in depth and then on a level that you can grasp, right? So if you're wondering, what is she talking about? What I'm talking about is, if you lack confidence, you don't believe in yourself, your presence isn't bold, you don't stand up for yourself, you could be low-key arrogant, selfish, things like this, but you're expecting a good outcome to happen from that. It's not. You're going to keep and continuously repeat cycles of pain, Ten of Swords reversed, always hitting a dead end. You know what I'm saying? And then playing victim in the situation, because that's also what the Ten of Swords is. It's a victim type mentality. Like, woe is me. It's happening to me. I'm the one being hurt. I'm the one being betrayed. I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? And the Three of Pentacles reverse, same concept, just a different energy. Like, it's more about you don't seem to ever achieve it. You don't seem to put the effort in properly or do the work that you're required to do to make it happen. And with the King of Wands reverse, that explains why. It's your mindset. It's how you carry yourself. It's your action behind what you do. And it feels like the light's being illuminated on this part of you, your lack of growth, to say the least. Why you're not growing. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and clarify with the What's the Deal Oracle. Get a few to see what's behind all of these energies. What has caused, or should I say, yeah. We're going to clarify. We're not going to do past, present, and future. We're going to clarify these energies and see what has caused this pessimistic, personality. What's causing this will to shift. We're going to dive into it. The bottom of the deck is better together and grief, playing victim. Tempting desire, playing dirty and changing ways. I'm curious if this is in regards to a connection you had with someone. Because it does say better together, 1 + 1 = love. And then there's grief. It's the loss of someone or something. There's definitely a loss here. But someone is playing victim. Let's see. What is this King of Wands reverse energy? This might be a reading for you, somebody you know. Take it as it resonates, right? We'll get 3. Oh, man. Yeah, this King of Wands energy is being clarified by the masculine. That's the first card. And then seeking revenge. And lessons in love. So what has caused this person to be very pessimistic has been the way that they've been done, the way that life has treated them. This is giving someone who is not looking to be anyone's blessing or to show up in a situation where they are, I don't know how to say this, exposed at the bottom of the deck. Something's definitely being exposed. Something's being someone's lack of fire, passion, desire, it's showing up. And I feel like that's what's being illuminated, honestly, because even with the exposed energy here. And it's funny because I feel like this is giving me the energy of the masculine, right? Someone who, quite honestly, it feels like they've never been successful when it comes to anything involving love. Now, this could be relationships. This could have been their childhood, their upbringing. It could have been anything, but this is someone who kind of wants revenge for the fact that they never got the love that they deserved, because it literally made this person arrogant, selfish, and insecure, to be honest with you. And I feel like the universe is trying to expose this over, in this person's life, is trying to bring some light to a very dark place within, within this person's shadows. Like, they're trying to illuminate. What's the Wheel of Fortune energy, Spirit? We have grief. We have grief, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So something's changing. We have untamable and suffocating. Something is changing for the better. There was a very dark, or should I say painful period, because this person knows, it's like they know in order for them to change, the version of them, the untamable version, the version of them that was seeking revenge for the years that they got hurt. I'm telling you, something's giving childhood energy, right? But scorned. See what I mean? Like, it's like, whenever I pull cards, and my hand is itching badly. Whenever I pull cards, it just feels like the energy just kind of flows and makes sense to me. And honestly, because I'm a tarot reader and this is not my situation, when I read it, it's like, what? But then I start seeing these cards, it's like, okay, this makes sense. Like, someone honestly has been fighting this shift for a long time. And it gives, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I don't know if I can pretend anymore. I don't know if I can pretend like, I'm happy, but at the same time, I've been this way for so long. I don't know any other way to be. So they're grieving. And I said this yesterday, somebody is grieving the version of themselves that they had to become to survive. Certain people. What is this Ten of Swords energy reverse? And those people could be family. It's possible. Yeah, look at that. Romance blooming, fear and insecurities, and time out. See, it's like this is giving someone's heart has gotten, it's like they keep ending up sabotaging themselves or sabotaging a situation that they're a part of. You know, there could be a love interest of theirs, someone that they truly desire to be with. But remember, in order for them to be with this person, they have to change who they are, which is untamable. They have to grieve this version of themselves. And you're probably like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But if this is the way you've always been and only been, it is difficult. It is very difficult to change who you are. So don't assume because, oh, well, you should want to heal. It's not that they don't want to. It's just that it's a grieving process. And then we have fear and insecurities, you know, and time out. It's like this person is kind of taking some time to themselves to really evaluate where they are in their life. And they're seeing themselves. They're seeing that their heart is growing stronger and fonder, at least stronger for someone. Like something inside of them in too deep, right? Like they got into this connection. And honestly, it feels like this person was probably the feminine, because it is given masculine energy here. The feminine showed this person this love, this unconditional love that has triggered this healing. And with that being said, it's bringing up a lot of fears. It's bringing up a lot of insecurities. It's making them see that this repetitive cycle of pain, dead ends, betrayal that they've, you know, been a part of, this painful stuff that they've endured has been because of themselves. And the more that they see it, the more their heart grows. But they see like they're in way too deep with the situation. And there's honestly, the only way out of it is to go through it. That's it. What's this Three of Pentacles reverse energy, Spirit? We have confusion and illusion, defenses up, and love offer. See what I mean? Like no amount of effort has worked for this person. They have never truly played their part or played their role. But with the energy of confusion, it just feels like, well, illusion and confusion, it feels like this person, defenses up, right? Love offer. Chasing. Yeah, this it's giving me someone's about to come after someone else. Like someone is coming for you or you're coming for someone else, because it's like they've been in this state of cloudiness, confusion, presenting a version of themselves to the world that wasn't real and defending it. But there's a love offer here. There's this offer of truth. There's this offer of accountability, authenticity. It's on the table. And it seems like with this energy, it brings in this vibe of chase. Go after what you want. Go after what truly resonates with you. And it could be a feminine. What is the Death card energy reverse, Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, the Death card is somebody who is like, they want something to end in their life so something new can begin. But they've realized how much it's going to take. We have distance. And there's probably a distance, right? But in too deep, unbreakable bond. So even despite the fact that there is a very real distance between this person and who it is that has triggered this healing, it's too deep. Like they don't have to be within the vicinity. They don't have to be close to this person anymore. The bond that they created is unbreakable, and this bond that they created has changed them. It has triggered something. This is someone who was like a player, right? That's the King of Wands versus the player from the Himalayas, okay? It's somebody who has just dedicated their life to playing games with women, okay? Playing games with men. Take it as it resonates. This is how they created themselves until they met someone, until they met this person, dream love. They never thought they would meet someone like this, sweeping you off your feet, running, and they ran from it. They ran and they hid, brokenhearted, hopeless romantic, unawakened, and that's the reason why. This person has not just broken your heart or not just broken their feminine heart, but they broke their heart. They ran. And the reality is what they got in this situation, the romance, the love, the gestures, the comfort, it caused a serious transformation. Look at that rebirth. It caused a serious transformation in this person. They didn't expect it. They didn't even see it coming, but it's coming. It's here. Let's get some more clarity on the table. Spirit, clarify these energies for the collective. All right. At the bottom is long-term commitment. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone never really saw themselves committing to one person. They didn't see it. And then they met this person and it was like they changed the game. Missed opportunity. But I do feel like it might be sadness and sorrow. It might be too late. The cry, sadness and sorrow, missed opportunity, lost words, unspoken, unsent messages. Yeah, this person definitely sits within their own energy a lot. What is this King of Wands energy reverse, Spirit? We have twin flame union. Oh, wow. Yeah, that energy's been strong lately. We have losing hope and faithless, despair. And then we have captivated, magnetic pull, spellbound. I'm telling you, it's something about this connection with this twin. It's something about it. They do feel like they have lost all hope and faith in the two coming together, but they cannot help themselves. They keep being drawn to this feminine energy. And it was hidden. It was a secret. Hidden love, discreet, low profile. It was a secret. It was something that I'm not like, the low profile means it's not like people didn't know you knew each other, because they did. But what you had under covers indoors with the doors locked and the lights off, just you two, what y'all had together, people were not aware of it. There was a very strong, remember what we had, unbreakable bond. What was created between the two of you in the dark was magical. And it was. And they can't, it's like they are pulled to this person because they've never felt this before. Spirit, what is this Wheel of Fortune energy? I have revival of a situation. Told you, because in order for this person to be with them, they have to grieve the version of themselves which they are, which is untamable, because they want to revive this. So we have revival of a situation, obstacles and challenges, barriers, okay? And then next to that, we have tunnel vision, limited perspective, and narrow mind. I told you, what this person has to do in order to get this feminine back, they have to go through a lot of challenges. They're grieving a version of themselves. And remember, this is someone who had tunnel vision. They could only see the outcome of a situation and how it affected them, not how it affected the other person. But it feels like once they started to realize how much it affected the other person, something woke them up. And at the bottom of the deck, that's why, abandon, neglect. They abandoned this feminine. They walked away from them. And now they want to revive it. I'm telling you, it's fated. It's a fated situation. This person feels like, with the card of suffocating, it's like they feel like they can't breathe, because it's like literally a part of them is dying. And I feel like when they started to pick up on the connection between them and this feminine, that it was drifting and it was dying out because they abandoned it, something shifted in this person. And they said, I got to get my ish together. What is this Ten of Swords reverse energy? Because I'm telling you, we have romance blooming over here. The purge, ridding toxicity and purifying. That's what this person is doing. And the toxicity, the energy is fear. It's insecurities. And then we have stuck and indecision. And I told you, this person has been by themselves a lot. And it's not a coincidence that this is stuck, indecision, crossroad, and timeout. Remember, we had that before. Like, you know, they're on a break. They're just stuck, kind of sitting there. And we got reunion and return. Homecoming. This person knows where home is. And at the bottom, material assets and financial focus. So what you'll probably pick up mostly is that this person, their focus has been on money, work, home, anything dealing with the way that they live, the way that they show the world that they live. So, you know, they may be compensating, and by like showing more, like showing so much, like this person could be posting online of them enjoying their life, having a good time, going out, eating, drinking, partying, buying expensive things, cars, whatever, right? This is how they cope with what they're dealing with. But just so you know, that's the energy, right? What's this Three of Pentacles reverse energy, Spirit? We have alpha, dominance, and courage. This person has always defended, you know, their lack of effort, vanity, pride. There it is, self-absorbed. I told you, this person they've been selfish. That's who they are. And abandon, neglect. They've always thought of how it affected them, but never how it affected this feminine. Never. And then at the bottom, forgiveness and regrets. Told you, apology. That's what this person wants. They want to apologize. They want to tell you how, they try to dominate this situation. They try to control it. This is someone who doesn't like to be out of control. They lack self-control, so the way they control things is through manipulation with others. So they feel like they've lost control of this feminine. They feel like they're losing this feminine. So they know, I have to get it together if I'm going to get them back. Right? Right. What is the death card in reverse energy? Interference, the other man, the other woman. Trickster, playing dirty, mind games. Nostalgia, reminiscing, memories, yeah. Apology again at the bottom of the deck. That's the other thing. So what I'm getting here is there was a situation where there was another man or another woman involved. Even though the bond between these two was very strong, they played a lot of games about that situation. I don't know the full extent or how deep it goes, but I can assure you they played dirty. They did. And the result of it is this person reminisces memories. From what I'm getting is there was another man or another woman here, and they kicked this feminine to the curb, and now all they can do is think about the feminine, the bond they had, the distance that's between them, the fact that they're in way too deep and they have to change. In order to change, they got to apologize, but apology can't just be words, it has to be actions. So they have to grieve the version of themselves that they were. Isn't that something? Let's go ahead and get the specifics. Let's get the specifics, Oh, wait, is that a card in there? Look at that. Well, I didn't use these cards today, so that's okay. I haven't used them yet today, so. Maybe I'll use them next. Maybe that's a sign, right? I'll use those cards next. We have dark skin coming out. So clearly someone has darker complexion. Let's see. We have ugly feet. Must be something very relevant, right? And then we have thick eyebrows. We have hazel eyes. Pretty eyes. Pretty eyes. Vapes or smokes. And conscious. We got somebody that's woke, huh? And green eyes at the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and see. Just because Spirit already gave me a couple of these cards, I'm going to pull some and see. We're going to see what's really going on, right? With the energy. Let's see what else we can pick up from the vibes with this, the Immortal Love Oracle. That's the name of the Oracle deck. Lost love, dwelling in the past. Told you. This masculine definitely feels like they lost their feminine. The first card we have is exposed. Truth, surfacing, and clarity. Told you. Somebody's ready to tell the truth. Somebody's ready to express their truth. And the next card we have is the ring. Fidelity, promises kept, loyalty. See? I can't make it up. Like someone knows that if they miss out on this opportunity, if they completely let this situation die out, they'll miss it. Somebody's coming in and we had love offer. They got a ring or a promise or something like that. And hiding, avoidance, hard to reach and inconspicuous. This person has been hiding. And trinket, nostalgia, keepsake, reminiscent. This is heavy energy. This person cannot stop thinking about this feminine. And we have divine channel, living through spirit, connecting with source. Conscious, yeah. Definitely getting this feeling. This person is trying to connect with the divine, with that frequency. But then there's this energy of sex sells, emotionless, sinful lifestyle, lust driven. Yup. Compelling, convincing, powerful, persuasion, irresistible. Pity party, victim mentality, misery loves company, discarded, rejected, and tossed aside. Anticipation, waiting and planning approach, and affection, romantic gestures. I'm telling you, it's like this person sat for a while in this pity. Okay, they sat very much so, thinking, that it was going to get them something, but they didn't, because what happened was they rejected this feminine. They tossed them to the side, and the feminine, is probably doing many things, that are tempting this person, but being very irresistible. And remember, with the energy of sinful lifestyle, lust driven, this person they can't come back the way they came before. It can't be about sex. It can't be about, the lust. It can't be about that. And they know that. And it's like, no matter what they do, it's like, and I don't think that it's just about that. I don't think it's just about lust. I don't think it's just about a physical attraction with this person. I feel like this masculine finds this feminine irresistible, and it's more than physical appearance. But they discarded them, so they have to plan their approach, and they have to come with a gesture, a romantic gesture, you know? Like, they have to do something huge. They can't just come in like, oh, okay, let me back in. No. We're going to pull a few shadow cards, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Maybe I get some messages too. Let's pull some shadow energy and see what's really behind, what's in the darkness, what's in the shadows of this masculine. What is in the shadows of this masculine? What are they dealing with? The first shadow energy we have is a void. Yeah, emptiness. This masculine is dealing with emptiness inside. That's exactly how they feel. Empty. Depleted. Nothing going on in there. It's a void. Ever since this feminine left, it's been empty. They felt the void, but they felt the void before the feminine. And then the feminine came in and they felt the void be filled, and now the void is empty again. It's stagnant. This person has not grown. They have not progressed since this feminine has left. And they thought they were. The funny part is they thought they were going to progress, but they did not. And then we have projecting always. That's exactly what it is. And I feel like one of the biggest reasons that the feminine walked away is because this masculine projected their own fears and their own insecurities off on this feminine. And the feminine was like, oh, we haven't done the work, have we? Okay, I have, you haven't. Let me go. And then we have insecure. I can't make it up. I told you, fear and insecurities, this masculine has projected big time. We have void, stagnant, projecting, insecure, and envious. The jealousy part, the way that this feminine is able to connect with the divine on a very deep level, is like the feminine tried to teach the masculine, but the masculine didn't want to know. They didn't want to learn. They wanted to stay asleep. So they let them. Pitiful. It's horrible, isn't it? And I do feel that. We have shocking, manipulation, judgmental, walking away, and disconnected, and unlovable. Come on now. Those energies speak for themselves. We are going to get some messages from this person. We're going to get what he didn't say, but it can also be what she didn't say. Just take it as it resonates, all right? Just take it as it resonates. We're going to wrap it up on this one. What he didn't say, or what she didn't say. The void. Isn't that funny? Void. The void between us is closing. I feel you closer than ever before. Told you. That void. And I am having just as difficult time. I am having just as difficult a time with my emotions as you are. No, you're not alone. We are in this together. So if you're feeling it, they are too. And then we have, although we were not on the same page in the past, I want you to know I'm ready to commit to you now. This person wants to commit. Love offer. We have the ring, fidelity, revival of a situation. I have my eyes on you. Desperately wish to see you again. Look for me in your dreams. I will meet you there. This person doesn't want to show up in physical reality just yet. They want to meet in your dreams. And I choose you. Please stay in faith and trust I am working my way back to you. Because there was somebody else. Remember interference? The other man, the other woman. And for the first time in a very long time, I suddenly feel union with you is possible. They didn't feel it was possible before, but they feel it's possible now. And there's a lot of energy that goes on with this. So I hope you guys paid attention. Go back, rewatch, whatever you need to do. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember, if you want to book a private session, you can email me, message me on TikTok. You can message me on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on my other socials. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring the bell so that you are notified when I do post new content. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you mañana. Love you guys. Have a great day.